Hey everybody, Simastic this year again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today I got some fantastic deals on some DVDs and some Blu-rays, so let's take a look at what I got. The first place I stopped today was at one of my local pawn shops, picked up 4 DVDs, all for dirt cheap, and the first one I got for only $1.50 was Deconstructing Harry. A movie I'm simply picking up to replace my VHS copy, but a movie I have yet to watch. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this out. Has a fantastic cast, and I've heard great things about it. A little story about this one though. Unfortunately, what happened to this is I was looking at it, thinking about getting it. I asked the lady at the front counter, was it okay if I opened it up because it was taped shut, and I always ask first before I start ripping open DVDs. She said, yeah, no problem. So very carefully, I'm trying to peel the tape off to not damage the paper case. This is a snapper case, so didn't want to damage the case. So like I said, very, very carefully trying to peel the tape off. She goes, oh, here, I'll do that for you. Rips it out of my hand and rips the snapper open, which, as you can see right there, damaged the case a little bit. So I was kind of pissed off about that. I mean, it's certainly not the biggest deal in the world. I'm not going to freak out over a little, the case being a little bit damaged, but I just couldn't believe she did that, and I was pretty upset, and I specifically said to her, yes, I was trying to avoid doing that, and she just looks at me and goes, oh, I'm sorry. I was really pissed off. So, weird little story I just had to share with you guys. I just couldn't believe she did that. And then for only $4.50, I picked up Alvin and the Chipmunks Classic Holiday Gift Set. This comes with Alvin and the Chipmunks, A Chipmunk Christmas, Alvin's Thanksgiving Celebration, and Trick or Treason. Now, I do already have Alvin and the Chipmunks, A Chipmunk Christmas. Do already own that one on DVD, but I do not have the other two yet. So I was very, very excited to get this, and I can't wait to check it out. Then for $1.97, I got Up in the Air on DVD. This is a movie I've wanted to see ever since it was first in theaters. I had heard really good things about this. It gets fantastic reviews, but it is one of those titles that I just didn't want to go out and get. I have seen this for pretty cheap on DVD and Blu-ray over the last few months, and I thought about getting it here and there, but I always passed up on it. It's really one of those movies that I kind of wanted to rent first before I actually bought it, but for $1.97, that's only 97 cents more than I would normally pay to rent a movie, so I figured I would definitely pick it up, and I can't wait to check it out. And the last title I picked up from the pawn shop, again for only $1.97, was We Bought a Zoo. This here being the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack. Again, $1.97. That was an amazing deal. Now, I haven't really heard anything about this movie. I haven't heard any legitimate reviews. The only reviews I did hear on this were from people who obviously were not going to like a movie like this. So I have no idea if this is going to be any good or not. I don't really know if I'm going to like it. But for $1.97, I figured I'd pick it up and take my chances, especially for the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack. And the last title I picked up today I grabbed from my local Target. I'm sure by now you've all figured it out, and that is Cinderella, the Diamond Edition. Definitely had to get this one. It's a Disney Blu-ray. There was a coupon. Of course, I was picking it up. Love Cinderella. This is a fantastic movie. Have it on a bunch of different formats. I watch this movie all the time. Definitely a movie that I grew up watching. Absolutely love this film. As far as what's on it though, the special features, they seem okay. I mean, there's a Tangled Ever After animated short, never before seen alternate opening sequence. That's really, there's not a lot. There is something pretty cool, and that is Behind the Magic, a new Disney Princess Fantasyland. I look forward to checking that out as somebody who is a big fan of, the Disney parks. I definitely look forward to checking that out. And there's something called The Real Fairy Godmother, which I have no idea what that is. So the special features on here, they're okay. They're nothing all that great, but I am very excited to finally get Cinderella in HD. So that's it for what I bought today, so now on to what I watched. And today's first Halloween Horror-thon title was Roseanne, Tricks and Treats. This year being the Mill Creek release, not the Anchor Bay release, and this actually being the better release because this comes with all 8 Halloween episodes. The Anchor Bay release did not come with the last Halloween episode, which was called Satan Darling, which is from the last season, and it is technically a Halloween episode because it was released for their Halloween episode for that year, but it isn't a Halloween episode in the same way the rest were. It doesn't necessarily 100% revolve around Halloween and have people trying to scare Roseanne and everything like that. It's a completely different sort of episode. It kind of sort of takes this weird twist and kind of goes into like a Rosemary's Baby kind of story. So it was the Halloween episode for that year, but the Anchor Bay release did not include it. So this is definitely the better release to get. And I guess the Anchor Bay release is probably out of print now and is more expensive than this one is. So this is definitely the one to pick up. And I was very excited when I got this, and I had been dying to watch it. Definitely knew I'd be watching it this Halloween season. And it was fantastic. As a big fan of Roseanne, I'm well aware that the best episodes of Roseanne are always the Halloween episodes. In fact, there's some commentary on here, and Roseanne herself says that that was the episode they would always put the most time and effort into. At the very beginning of the season, since I guess the Halloween episode was like 6 weeks or something like that into the season, they would always start planning it right from the beginning. Even when they were shooting other episodes, they would always be planning the Halloween episode and trying to get that ready to go. So it's definitely the episode they always put the most effort into, and you can definitely tell they're having so much fun with it. Just the Halloween episodes of Roseanne are always the best episodes. So this here is basically, you can almost look at this as a compilation of Roseanne's best, and it definitely is. It's fantastic. And if you are a fan of Roseanne, and you're obviously a fan of Halloween, which I'm sure you are, then you are definitely going to want to pick this one up and check it out, because it is fantastic. And the second Halloween horror-thon title I watched tonight was Chud 2, Bud the Chud, which comes in this Horror Collection 8 movie pack, which is the pack that everybody's been dying to get. Everybody's been looking for this one. And for those of you who didn't see my post on cinemasickness.com, I will let you know, this right now is being found, in fact, I even found it, at Kmart for only $5. I did get my release from Walmart, but it is showing up right now at Kmart for $5 if you're looking to get this, which is a fantastic deal. And this is definitely a compilation disc to get. This pack is fantastic. Now on to the movie. It was great. If you've seen Chud, it's a bit more of, it's a little bit more of a serious movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's about cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers, so it's kind of ridiculous, and it's definitely, you know, a fantasy sort of horror movie with, you know, these creatures and stuff, sure. But you do take the movie a bit more seriously. It's not so goofy, it's not ridiculous, just a bunch of jokes. It's a somewhat more serious movie. Whereas Chud 2, Bud the Chud, complete opposite direction. This movie is cheeseball. It's ridiculous, but it is a hell of a lot of fun and about 1,000,000 times better than Chud. Don't get me wrong, Chud's a fantastic movie, but Chud 2 just destroys Chud in just the awesomeness that it is. It was such a fun movie, and really, for the most part, the movie is only a Chud movie in name. They do make a reference to the first movie at the very beginning, and that's really it. The rest of the movie kind of, it's basically almost like a zombie movie. There's Bud the Chud, and he's supposed to be a Chud, but he's really this, like, he's the dead, basically, who's come back to life through an experiment that they're doing. And every time he bites somebody else, they turn into a Chud. So he's basically infecting this whole town, and they're all turning into Chuds. And the army's looking for him, but there's 3 kids who are also looking for him and trying to stop him. And it's just a great, great movie if you like cheeseball, ridiculous, over-the-top horror movies. And that is your thing, as by now you're all aware it's my thing. If you like that like I do, then Chud 2 is definitely a movie you have to check out. And again, seeing as you can pick this pack up for only $5 at places like Walmart and Kmart, it is a must-have for your collection. Definitely pick this one up. Definitely watch Chud 2. You'll love it. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Definitely got some amazing deals today at my local pawn shop. Definitely scored there. And also watching Roseanne Tricks and Treats. I loved it. It was great, which, of course it's great. It's the Halloween episodes from Roseanne. How are you going to go wrong with a compilation like that? And also watching Chud 2, Bud the Chud, amazing. It's so cheesy and ridiculous, but it is so good. It is so much fun. I love the hell of it, and I would 100% recommend you pick it up, especially in that great horror collection pack for only $5 at Walmart and Kmart. You just can't beat that. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.